Should I target 80% gross profit this year? Well, let's find out in today's edition of SaaS Metrics School. Welcome. My name is Ben Murray. So let's talk gross profit. One of the fundamentals of SaaS businesses. That's why investors love SaaS businesses, because of the high gross profit. And there's a certain profile that we're looking for in our SaaS business as it scales. And this is one that we can benchmark in our business. And you've heard the rule of thumb of 80%. Well, let's find out if that still holds true. Now, I like to use Ray Reich's benchmarks at benchmark.ai. Get your custom benchmarks for free there. Great source for benchmarks for your business and other data sets that he's collecting. So let's look at what the latest data says. So of the entire population in this benchmarking data set, the low quartile performers were at 68% gross profit. And again, gross profit is total revenue less total COGS. Now, to accurately calculate gross profit, we have to have our COGS versus OPEX profile set up correctly. And I see this set up incorrectly in so many SaaS businesses. It's one of my top coaching calls at the SaaS Academy, and also setting up your proper SaaS P&L. So this, hopefully everyone has set this up correctly. If not, you can check out the SaaS Academy, SaaSacademy.com for more info there. But COGS, again, just really quick: tech support, services, customer success if they don't sell, and then DevOps. Now you can have more than that, depends on your revenue streams. So low quartile at 68%, median 77%, and the top actually at 84%. Wow, that's a really good number, because generally we say at 80% is best in class. Now, I like to benchmark this by revenue size, not by ACV size. So let's look at then revenue sizes and how this changes, because generally what I see within SaaS businesses is that you start really high gross profit because really you just have hosting, and then you start scaling, and now maybe we need tech support. Now we need a little onboarding services that was done by the founder. So gross profit drops, and then we have to start getting it back up to 80% over time. So top performers in all revenue sizes from less than $1 million to over 100 million, all over 80%. So low 80s. So again, 80% is that top quartile bar that we're shooting for. And then median ranged from 70 to, basically in the 70s. And usually that's good. If you're 70 to 80% gross profit, that's really solid. And then bottom quartile is kind of surprised. We had some people, groups below 70, but we're hovering right around 70. So below 70, not so great. 60s, we better push that up. 50s, not great at all. So yeah, we're still targeting 80% gross profit in our business. But again, at a point in time, do I expect that 2 million AR? No. But if you're 10 million, 15, 20, yeah, we should be shooting for that. So quick episode on gross profit. Still so important to monitor that as you scale, forecast it. If it's not moving in the right direction, then we have a delivery of revenue problem and or a pricing problem. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you'd like to learn more about COGS versus OPEX, the SaaS P&L, how to set that up correctly, I'll put a link in the show notes. Check out my academy at theSaaSacademy.com, and I'll see you soon.